see for this game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off from MetLife. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
He's on the ground here. Tracy is able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Lions.
On play action with Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
Dart for the pistol. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A good pass from the rookie at Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Seven Pirates. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Cougar 19.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inches. They get set for 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Darts out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it online, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
19, Tiger.
They'll go. Here's Darts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go. Steal. Black 40.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Set. Black 95. Hut.
Love from the gun. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming.
Here we go. Ready.
Love now, off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Going on 3rd, here's Darts. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take off.
On first down, here's Starks. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11, and the Giants will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now we're on the toss to Tracy. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60.
Your start now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
Let's go. Panthers, ready.
It's Scannable on second down. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready, ready.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. 6, Cougar 19. Ready.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get the game's first points here in the second. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Mega. Move 30.
On the handoff, it's Corum. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Down. Black 40. Set.
From the gun, and carried by Corum. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers that today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
McManus sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 29. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on first down. It starts. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Dark from the pistol. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar knife, take it.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Aren't going to throw again. Connects with Slayton. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Set. Viking, ace, hook.
On first down, this is Scatterboo. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Pack the 60.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. Gano for the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Fight. 97. Ready. Ready. Shot. Blue 32. Ready.
They're going on first down with Corum. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Packers with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. Ready.
Love now. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Corum straight ahead. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Ready.
Love now off the play action. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's go. 45. Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Yellow. 43. Fight. 60. Hut.
Loves to throw again. The throw is caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Ready. Red. 38. Hut.
Throwing again. Love. Got his man. It's Golden. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow. Here we go. Black. 95. Stripe. Set.
Corum punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to his stop. Gano ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll start on the ground, Corum. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Bobby Wk making that stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun now for Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
97.
Play action, Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up first and 10.
Trouble, 38. 10 block, ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Cut, drill, 52, yellow, cut.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
17. Giants 13. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, go!
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
9-yard loss.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. It's caught right side by Johnson. There's a little bit up to the 21. Brought to the ground by the ball hawk and former New York Giant, Xavier McKinney.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Ready? To the air with Love. Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18, Cardinal, 18.
A handoff to Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
On play action with Dart. He finds Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Bravo 80.
Dark on the pistol. He finds Neighbors right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
Showtime. Let's make some noise.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Huh.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. The Giants using their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. 12, 10. Set.
Here's Love to throw. Throw finds his back. It's Corum. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41.
Down. Ultra. Go ultra.
Handoff goes to Corum, running left. Down the sideline inside the 30. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers make it a 3-possession game. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 18. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Set up.
From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10. Offense to the line for second down.
Ready.
Darts out of the shotgun. It was caught on the outside by Johnson. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
3rd down, Tracy gets it. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Brings up second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
He was brought down by
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set, go.
Here's Tracy once more. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70 Lions.
Desperation time here. It's on target to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Set. Cougar 19.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Finding Johnson once more. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open. Nice
spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 60 by 6. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready. Hawks.
On 1st and 10, here starts. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 6, go.
They aren't going to throw again. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college. That's his 1st in the NFL, using his legs.
So darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52, blue. Check you.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's Corum to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Love. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ready? Break.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Let's set.
Give up the middle to Corum. He's got room to roam here. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Here we go. Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
From the 24. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st down from the red zone. Catch is made in close. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers go up by 19. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set. Get up.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, ball at the 36.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They go right back to Tracy. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
60 Eagles, 60.
On first down, here's Darts.
First down pass. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Hold the ready.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Ready. Count. Ready.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
19, Tiger, 19.
Darts back to throw. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Set, ready. Set, go.
Darts looking to throw. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
On the set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set.
On the handoff, it's Cora. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go now. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Back. Hut.
Love from the gun. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 line.
Start from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther
2nd and 3. Run deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Packers pick it up. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
72. Check.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give to Corum. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.